Alright, and here we go. Finally, day 3. See what we've got. We know it's at Silverstone. Said that at the end of day 2. Elimination event. Win this event without skidding more than 2 times. Alright. Still well below the recommended PR. That's no surprise. The Bridge Grand Prix circuit. And of course, it's a rolling start, and we're some astronomical distance behind. That's never fun. They always have to do something to just make it a little more silly, and I've gone ahead and lost this one right straight away. So we'll see. That's not a good start to the day. Retry. There's no point in not simply just hitting the retry button. It's not like in a regular series where you can slow the bots down. It won't do it. So anyway. So it didn't say anything about not going off track. Although I skidded when I went off track, so that's not good. This is definitely not going to be an easy race. The no skidding part, that's actually pretty difficult. Okay, yeah, just get on out of the way there. So, obviously the first section was difficult. These rolling starts in elimination events are never all that good. And then obviously having the stipulation that you can't skid, that makes it more difficult. But there we go. We'll have to see how this looks. I may actually have to hire the engineer for one of these. Flat out, no limit. Make sure you win with an average speed of 132. 2 laps. Yeah, 2 laps on the Grand Prix circuit. Definitely have to. Alright, where is he here? Hopefully I don't have to hire him again. But, because maybe the third goal is like a speed snap or something like that. So this is just a normal race, not any of the no off-track stuff. What is the average? 211. Okay. I really enjoy running Silverstone. One of my favorite tracks on the game. Just get out of the way. I think it's a really good setup for a track. It's got some turns where you have to use some rhythm. It's got some turns where you just really have to be hard on the brakes. And so, I think the way it just sets up sort of the total package is just really good. So. This new section here that we're driving on now, and I say new, it's like 7 years old or something. That's a really good section of the track. That said, I think they tried to copy a couple of the German tracks. It's definitely very similar to the section at Hockenheim. It's similar to the section at Nürburgring. And then, when they designed the Circuit of the Americas, they did a section very similar to that. That's the arena section or whatever it is that they call it. That's become something of a standard feature on a lot of racetracks, and I'm just not sure if they're that good. But anyway, obviously this last weekend, Memorial Day weekend, we got to see a couple very classic racetracks at Monaco and Indianapolis. I can slow down a little bit here. Indianapolis being one of the best oval tracks has definitely stood the test of time with the new cars, and then Monaco as well. They've made some defend your position without running out of fuel, manual brakes, and minimum assists. Another 2 laps on the Grand Prix course. I guess I have to actually pay for our buddy Eric this time. 2 laps with 7 units of fuel. You don't have to stay on track. So, I think I'm just going to go right on across there. And that'll make it a little bit easier. Normally I wouldn't do that, but I'm just trying to get it over with. And so, there you go. You got to see me just blow it right across the corner. You want to be at about, 3.5 units when you come back around. Certainly that's not necessary. I probably didn't have to do that, but like I say, I'm not really. I just don't really feel like having to mess with it right now. And so I just did it anyway. Obviously they set these races up to where you can win them without doing that, especially if you have the level of upgrades that I have. But you know. I actually did it the normal way that time, and off we go. See, I actually wish they would add this stipulation for fuel saving into every race in the series. You know, maybe not quite as bad as it is in some of these events, but you know, they obviously have shown that they have the technology to do it and the ability to program it in. You know, it's right here. When they did the Formula E cars, you know, you have to manage the battery, so it's there. And so I wish we could go with, you know, fuel saving and even tires, because every now and then you see an event where you have to manage the tires, and I wish they would add it in for both of those. And maintained, I had to spend gold on him this time. Okay. That'll go a long way to improving the times. Your performance has made a few drivers skeptical about what the 2017 can do. Win without going off track. Autocross. Didn't even look at the time. This must be the Grand Prix circuit. I didn't even look at that either. Nope, not the Grand Prix circuit. It's the bridge circuit. And I went ahead and just ran it right off track. So anyway, 32 seconds actually seems pretty fast for this autocross, but then again, that may be because the last time I did it, it was in one of those Nissans that is just, and I'm gonna have to hurry. Ugh. All right, might be here a minute. I think it was over a full second slower. See what I can do. I may actually have to turn some assists on or something. Okay. I'll end up having to watch ads for service. Alright, so you definitely can't. Oh! Well, I was going to say you can't take this one very conservatively, because you can't. And then, of course, I run it off track trying to hug the bottom. So let's see. Maybe fourth time. Maybe the fourth time's the charm for me. Yeah. All right. All right. So with whatever that goal was that that I had, Santos at 32,278. Yeah, you really can't play around with that one. I tried to do the first. I guess it was my second run because I ran off track with the first one. But you know, I tried to do that first run a little bit conservative because I didn't know what it was, and then you know, obviously I didn't make it, and so I had to come back and run a much faster one. So yeah, if that's your goal, you know, 32,278, you definitely can't play around even with 19 upgrades like I have, or you won't beat it. You know, you'll have to come back. All right, go ahead and put it in for service. I guess because I've watched so many ads, I don't have any available right now. I'm not going to do any upgrades to the car for now. Hopefully I don't have to. So stage 3 complete. See what we get. 15 gold. That's not bad. What is that? That's actually 35 gold so far through 3 stages. All things considered, that's pretty good. I have no idea what Natalia just said. I didn't read it. I don't. Okay. What do you got to say there, Mr. Hare? If there's one thing I love more than machines, yeah, spreadsheets. Okay, I know people like you. Anyway, we're going to have some. Okay, we're going back to the test track. Okay. And so there we go. I'm now waiting. I'm caught up, waiting on day 3 or day 4 to start. That'll open up for me at midnight or whatever tonight. I don't know, 10, 11 hours from now or something like that. And then I'll try to get the video out as soon as I can. So anyway, hope you have a good day. Leave some comments. Let me know how you're getting on, and have a good one.